Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have quite the funny story coming out from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So apparently, there is a viral photo going around right now regarding the toy set from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And some people are noticing that some of the toys actually feature a white April O'Neil. Yes, not a black April O'Neil, a white April O'Neil. Now, some people are saying this could be simply a mistake, which I agree, it probably is. But when you look a little deeper, the fact that they actually changed the lipstick color a little bit as well, and there's other details that have been changed on the white April O'Neil, it makes you wonder, was this really a mistake, or was this a toy that was meant to be for overseas markets? So we have an article from Bounding Into Comics going into that idea and seeing what they have to say. So it says, White April O'Neil, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem action figure leads to speculation character could be changed for markets outside of the United States. Would that be shocking to anybody? Absolutely not. I don't think anybody would be shocked over the fact that Black April O'Neil would be race swapped to sell toys in China or anywhere like that. Like, it wouldn't be shocking to anyone. So there is a lot of credence to this theory, but again, it's just a theory, it's just a rumor, nothing more, nothing less. But let's get into it. It says a new April O'Neil action figure from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem film depicts April O'Neil as white and has led to speculation that the character will be depicted as white in markets outside of the United States. This speculation comes from Midnight's Edge host Tom Connors, who was given images of two separate Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem Ooze Cruising figures. Now, if you look at this picture, okay, this particular picture is April O'Neil as black, okay? Pretty much what you would expect. Now, you have this picture here that showcases April O'Neil clearly as a white character, and the lipstick is actually different as well, which is why a lot of people are speculating that this is not a mistake. Obviously, things can happen, and if they ship out toys that may have the wrong skin color or whatever, you know, it's not the same as it used to be. The quality control in these companies is not that great, right? But you have April, who is the only character who is changed. All these other characters are perfectly fine and are all the same, and yet April is two completely different colors with different color lipstick as well. This has more of a neutral color lipstick, or any, I don't know if it has any lipstick for that matter, and the white one has purple lipstick, which makes you wonder if this was actually purposeful. This is what's leading to the theory that this was actually meant to be. So it says one of the toy sets depicts April O'Neil as a race-replaced black character as seen in advertisements, trailers, and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem film. However, in the other set, O'Neil is depicted as white. And again, you guys can see the side-by-side shots, okay? You have black April O'Neil, you have white April O'Neil. The chances of this being a mistake is very unlikely, again, because there is multiple examples of this. So it's not like just a one-off. There is multiple versions of the white April O'Neil. And sometimes, you know, these companies, what happens is that they make these toys and they get these shipped out to the wrong markets, essentially, right? So they get packaged and sent out to the wrong markets. This may have been for the Chinese market, and if it is, they're gonna have a whole nother plethora of a shitstorm to deal with, I'm sure, on social media. But I just don't know. It's too early to tell, to be honest with you, and I think people are reaching a little bit to get mad over this. I do think it's partially could be a mistake. I do think so, but I can also believe how this would not be a mistake considering the changes in the face a little bit. So it says, as for why the one image features the white April O'Neil, Connors detailed that the source who provided him with the images informed him it could be sold in another market like China. Connors specifically wrote the person who sent the image speculated that the variant may be for another market like China. He later clarified that the white April O'Neil being sold to foreign markets was simply speculative. When YouTuber Heel vs. Babyface posited America loves China money long time, Connors responded, just speculative at this point, but the lipstick is sus as F, making you think, much like the poster/gay snafu, this was not an actual mistake. Connors did attempt to get a comment from Playmates Toys after he was provided another example of April being depicted as white next to one of her being depicted as black by Twitter user Monkey Jeebus. Connors shared the photo of one of the two Ooze Cruising boxes and then questioned any comment Playmate Toys. So again, it's another example being shown here of one white April O'Neil and one black April O'Neil. So it's very clear that there is two different versions out there, whether purposefully or not. They have a lot of explaining to do. They definitely have a lot of explaining to do because, again, this is a particular movie that has basically sold itself on its diversity, equity, and inclusion nonsense. So the fact that they're trying to race swap April O'Neil to be sold in other markets, or even the U.S. market for that matter, by accident, still, it makes you question a lot regarding their own personal beliefs about diversity. When it comes to that money, diversity really doesn't mean much. They want to get as much money as they possibly can. If that means changing the skin color of a character for China in order to sell some damn toys, they're gonna do it. But again, it's all speculation. This is not proven yet. It says, reacting to Connor's original revelation, Neon from Clownfish TV speculated Playmates Toys might have messed up on distributing a number of the toys and shipped what could be Chinese or foreign market toys to the domestic United States market, which is basically what I said, that they might have shipped out some toys that were meant for one market because they had some extras or whatever, or they accidentally did it and they shipped it in U.S. packaging, hence the two different April O'Neils. He said, if this is the case, if there are rare white Aprils out there, oh my God, this is going to cause a whole nother set of issues. If this is legitimate, and if it makes its way stateside, and this looks like U.S. packaging to me, if it makes its way stateside, expect lots of howling on Twitter, which I agree, it's going to be a shitstorm. So if I was Playmate Toys, I would probably respond ASAP to try to see if they can quell the storm. Otherwise, you're going to have a problem. The woke do not like, if the woke don't like one thing, it's when you go against them after trying to be on their side. They absolutely hate it. They would rather you be against them from the beginning than join their cause and then try to sneak in something like this at the end because you really only care about money and they catch you in your fake virtue signaling. That's what they absolutely hate. It says, as for whether O'Neil might be changed from black to white in on foreign releases of the actual film, Neon and his co-host Geeky Sparkles dismissed that idea. Geeky Sparkles questioned, why would you have a different version of her? Neon responded, hey, we know they do all kinds of crazy stuff to appeal to China, and this is an animated movie. Animated movies usually do pretty well in China. However, there are certain things that they don't like in China. Unfortunately, we've seen a lot of cases, in the case of Disney especially, where they've tried to minimize African-American actors, black actors in productions on posters. We've got to hide them, shrink them. Geeky Sparkles then questioned again, how are they going to change it for the whole movie though? Neon retorted, palette swap. I don't think they're going to do that, would have leaked by now. She continued questioning, then why release the toy over there at all? Or even release the toy over there, period. The action figure set is available at Target in the United States as well as Kmart in Australia. It's retailing for $54.99 at Target and $85 at Kmart. That is insane money, man. Who's gonna pay? Why would you pay that much money for this crap? That is crazy money. And I'm not surprised. There are people that are going to pay this because you have collectors that will buy this simply because they're collectors. You know what I mean? So they know that they could charge this and get away with it at the end of the day. But still, this is crazy stuff, man. I really hope this is true, only because I want to see how they try to get around it. I want to see the response to this. I want to see what happens if they actually admit it. But they're not going to admit it, ladies and gentlemen. That's not going to happen. They simply know that they can't allow that to happen. They can't get away with it. They need to be able to say that April O'Neil is black, and if they do this and they race swap her for the toys in China, they're going to have a major problem, and I don't think it's a problem that they necessarily want to have nor care to have. So we'll see what they do with the toys, or if they make a statement about them. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.